Well, India have fought really hard in England, and despite trailing 1-2, they have won a lot more sessions in comparison to England. And despite all the performances, Ajinkya Rahane feels that there is one area of concern that India would have ahead of the fifth test that's going to begin on July 31st. And that's where Ajinkya Rahane has said that bowling is a main concern for India. So Rahane said, and I quote, that bowling is a major concern. Couple of them are really bowling well, but they are not getting the support. While he did not really take the names, but if we go by the recent stats of India's tour of England, Jasprit Bumrah has bowled well. So is the case with Mohammad Siraj. Once again, he has been the workhorse for India on the tour of England here. Akashdeep did really well in the second test at Edgbaston. But apart from that, there have been pretty middling returns from the likes of Prasidh Krishna, Shardul Thakur and Anshul Kamboj. On his debut in Manchester, did not really do well at all. So just from that perspective, the likes of Bumrah and Siraj don't really have that kind of a cushion or support from the other bowlers, and that's something that they would require in Oval, assuming Bumrah plays that test, and so is probably the case with Mohammad Siraj. But with all the workload thing going around with Bumrah, Siraj and all the other bowlers bowling a lot of overs, how would they really manage their bodies going into the fifth test? Well, Ajinkya Rahane said in this case that all the fast bowlers, I'm sure they are aware about the recovery factor. Hopefully they are preparing well, because any which ways it's just a very short turnaround, just 3 days between the finishing of the fourth test and the opening of the fifth test, in which that's going to be the last game of the series, the last game of this opening series of the WTC cycle for both the teams here, India and England. And what the Indian team would want to make sure that they play their best 11 led by Siraj, Prasidh Krishna and maybe all the other bowlers, so that they can equalize the series against England. So what do you think about Ajinkya Rahane's comments on India's bowling here? Is it really a concern for Oval? Well, tell us your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today.